Start where you are now. This video is for that up-and-comer that just feels stuck because they might not have the equipment they feel is how they're gonna succeed. I've seen it happen a million times. It even has happened with myself. I went to a film school. We had access to incredible equipment, cameras, and then you graduate and then you're at the bottom floor again. I spent all my money on a camera, the 5D Mark IV, and I started filming with it. But then I just started to compare. I started to feel, oh wow, if I post this video that I shot on the 5D Mark IV, people are gonna notice that it was the 5D and not the Alexa or the Red or the Panavision Gold camera, which is the cameras that we had at school. And then I just started getting completely insecure. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna post then, because if I post, people are gonna notice and then they're gonna go, oh, he fell off. He fell off. Man, that's sad, you know, he went to school for all those years and shot those projects with those big crews and equipment, and now he's just filming on his 5D, like that's... So I just created all that. I created all that in my mind and I just stopped. And that definitely hurt me. And that really like poisoned my mind and my creativity. And I wasn't as sharp. I remember a friend of mine, he started writing skits and like short stories, and he was gonna film them on his phone. However, he said, oh, you know, I gotta wait till the 4K iPhone comes out. When that comes out, then I'm gonna do it. And I was like, why? And he's like, dude, it's 4K, like it's gonna look so good. And I'm thinking, just film on the phone you have now, it's gonna be fine. You haven't made anything yet, like the equipment isn't gonna make your idea just miraculously better. It's gonna be the story, and it's gonna be the energy and the time and effort you put in to craft that story, not the technical aspects of it with your camera. You're always gonna be able to outwit that. Your drive and your energy will always win. It will always overshine the technology given a hand. So he waited and waited and waited and waited, and he never made the projects because he felt like if he put out any content at all, shot on 1080p, that it was gonna be bad. And I sympathize with that because I understand. I get it. Quality is everything. It's like, sure, nowadays you can use your phone for anything. People are shooting movies on iPhones. If you go on TikTok, people are making full careers from their phones. That excuse doesn't work anymore. You know, not having the equipment is an excuse. You can make that all day long because if I make an excuse, then I haven't failed. And failure is like this end-all be-all thing, which is just not true at all. Failure is actually a great thing. You need to have a healthy relationship with failure. You're gonna fail no matter what. I mean, at least a couple times. Failure gives you the ability to grow. Working out in the gym that first day, you don't have any strength. You keep going, you're consistent, you get stronger, you're working out till failure. Now you're starting to grow. A good friend of mine, he started with an iPhone years and years and years ago, and he was making content in his room. He had no cinema camera, he had no lighting, no sound, all he had was his phone, but he's a creative. And he's artistic. He started to do comedic skits. He started analyzing his videos and just getting better and better and better, and then started building an audience. His audience didn't care if he had a cinema camera or lighting. They cared about him and his art and how he was perceiving himself and putting himself out there and creating content. And that led him all the way out here to Los Angeles. Now he has many cinema cameras, lighting package, and he's making extremely high quality content. But there was a stepping stone to get there. He started with what he had, and he just kept learning and learning, evolving, and now he's in a new evolution. It all started with the phone. So if you're in a similar position, if you want to be a photographer, a filmmaker, actor, musician, etc., and you have a phone, use it. Go outside, take photos, take videos. Over time, you're gonna realize different angles that you like, different types of lighting. You know, the more you do it, the more you realize what you like. Oh, I like this angle. Oh, I like this lighting. I like this camera movement. I like this shot a lot. Wow, okay, let me store that. I'm shooting with my phone all the time, every day. I'm constantly sharpening my tools so that when I do get on set and I do have those cameras that I want to shoot with, I'm ready. So start where you are now. I hope this motivated someone that feels stuck, because trust me, I have been there. I was there for a long time. It took me a while to realize that I was just creating all those comparisons and judgment, and I was stepping in my own way. So go out there and be creative. Don't stand in your own way.